group 49 with presentations of Instructional Media and Technology assignments. We were 6 in the group. We had Brenda Gala, Linear Pili, Erin Kuniwa, Nelson Jakulungira, Elfrida Timbo, and Joshua Nyson. So our project title is Addressing Challenges Associated with Teaching and Learning of Scientific Investigation Using Motion Media, TALLULAR and Resource Persons. So my friend is going to continue from here. Thank you.
Problems associated with the instruction of scientific investigation. Scientific investigation as a topic in biology teaches students to be innovative, finding solutions to scientific problems. Thus, the topic demands critical thinking skill which most students lack just because of their cognitive level and laziness to some extent. The other problem is that scientific investigation is a practical topic. A hands-on experience is required to aid learners' understanding of the concepts. Lack of practical resources in schools makes it difficult to teach and learn scientific investigations. Practical resources such as beakers, bullets are very expensive. So some schools, and I can say many of them, do not have these resources. Thank you very much for listening.
Possible or suggested technological solutions. Motion media. This is a visual media that gives the appearance of a movement. It can be collected using graphics, footage, videos. It is combined with audio, text, and it is interactive context. For example, this video about a school science fair, it had all the scientific investigations, skills, and stages. So this can help a student to be able to understand some of the skills and how they can be applied using scientific investigation. Teaching and learning using locally available resources. For example, making a beaker out of a mere bottle. In a school that lacks resources, for example, let's say the school that I went, it really didn't have resources. So we used to take beakers, and we used to make beakers out of like bottles like this. So this could be used as a beaker, as you can see. It looks like a beaker, you know. And the top part of the bottle can be used as a funnel. We can just remove the cover, and we can put a cross here to just make it as if it's a funnel, so that resources like materials that you're trying to self can go through. Resource person. These are experts who contribute information and opinions to participants in a learning situation. These are people that are very good in the field of study. For example, in scientific investigation, we can take somebody who mainly deals with researches and knows all the scientific skills and is best in that area to explain to the students. This person can also be a motivator to the students in some way because they will be interested in the field. Thank you.
Alright, thank you. So I'll continue from where my colleague Linry stopped. With me, I'll look at why are the technologies selected appropriate. So the first thing we'll look at motion media. The movement of combination of text and graphics communicate information in multiple ways. So as you know that learners have got different styles of learning. Some understand better through listening, while others do understand better through saying. So the motion media is composed of both audio and visual. As a result, students do learn better. The second one is TALLULAR. So this one is teaching and learning using locally available resources. So it helps to clarify difficult concepts. So you will find that in some other secondary schools, they do not have enough teaching and learning resources. So we can just use the resources that are available. It's either we can modify them or we can design them. And lastly, we'll look at resource person. So as my colleague Lynn already said, this is a person or people that are the experts in that particular field. So in as far as our topic is concerned, we can bring someone who is an expert in research, so he can come and explain to the students all steps that are involved in scientific investigation. Thank you.
My name is Joshua Nelson, and I'm continuing from where my friend Edwin has stopped. With me, I have some guidelines for appropriate use of the technologies that we are still mentioning and discussing in this presentation. First of all, I'll talk about the motion media. Under motion media, we need to define the objectives of the instruction, okay, before delivering the lesson or the instruction in video format. So we need first to define the objectives of the instruction. Second thing is to determine the time that this video will take. Remember, this is video. So whenever we are presenting something else, but in video format, we need to set some time limit in which we can deliver very well the information that is in the video. And finally, we need to watch the media before presenting it to the class or to our trainees. So this is where most people do mistakes. They don't watch the media first or the video first so that they can modify the mistakes. So we really need to watch the media before taking it to class so that we can modify, we can change some mistakes wherever it's possible. The second technology is TALLULAR. TALLULAR, as my friend Lynn has already pointed out, TALLULAR is just the method in which we are using the locally available resources to deliver the instruction. So the resources that we are using should tally with the instruction that is being delivered. That's really much important. And finally, we have the resource persons. These are the people who are experts in the field of interest. So whenever we are inviting someone else to talk or to tell us about the methods or some skills under scientific investigation, those people should be experts in that kind of field. Say, for example, we can call our friends, we can invite our friends from a research center, those people who know more about surveys, they can come in and explain more about the methods of collecting data and some other issues. So that's also another important aspect. So that's all to do with this part, and thank you for listening.
In conclusion, a share model as the one of the teaching and learning models can be employed to minimize some of the problems which are associated when teaching the topic of scientific investigation. For instance, by following this teaching and learning model, learners can be analyzed and information obtained can help the instructor to choose the appropriate media, methods, and the materials which can be used in the classroom for the students to understand this topic better. This marks the end of our presentation. Thank you.